Kyle Montgomery here, Dorsey Levens alongside. No football this week. How you handling it, big fella?
It's kind of depressing. It is. It really is.
I got good news for you, though.
What's that?
I guess there's no better time than right now to hand out Dorsey's 2011 ACC football superlatives. You ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right, let's start with your biggest surprise team.
Biggest surprise team this year was Clemson. Started the season unranked, entered playing a lot of freshmen, go on a road where they beat 3 ranked teams. They beat Auburn, Florida State, then Virginia Tech. Had a little let down midway through the season, but just a little one. But they bounced back, get to the ACC championship, and beat a Virginia Tech team that, quite frankly, none of us gave them a chance to beat. So Clemson is my most surprising team this season.
I can't be on board with you right here, Doris. I can't. Not when you have a Virginia team that won 4 games the year before. They're in the basement of the conference almost every year. They were on the doorstep of playing in the ACC championship game, but that's why it's not Kyle's ACC.
Right, and on the doorstep doesn't really get you in the door. Okay. Just on the doorstep.
Okay, I can hang with you there. All right, let's talk about biggest disappointment.
Biggest disappointment is Florida State. Enter the season ranked number 5 in the rankings, national championship aspirations. They go on and lose 3 games. They lost the first game to number 1 Oklahoma, which is understandable. But then you go ahead and you lose to Clemson, which is my most surprising team. Then you lose to a Wake Forest team that I thought they should have beat. So Florida State is my most disappointing team.
Yeah, I got to throw BC in there. They're not going bowling for the first time in 12 years. Nobody expected to make a whole lot of noise in the ACC, but at least win 6 games, getting bowl eligible. All right. Who's the most pro-ready player?
Oh, my man, David Wilson. I love the running backs. It's got to be David Wilson. Led the ACC in rushing, ACC Player of the Year. He's got all the attributes we talked about of being a good pro running back. He's fast, he's physical, he has great vision, and he has great balance. He's very hard to bring down. We've seen him break tackles time and time again. And he catches the ball out of the backfield, which is going to be key when he goes to the pro game right now, because quite frankly, the passing game is taking over the run game in the NFL, so he's going to need that.
Yeah, I think he'll be a good pro as well. All right, let's talk about the coaches now. A couple of Coach of the Year candidates. When you look at Mike London, Dabo Swinney, who wins the best coaching job in the ACC?
It's got to be Mike London. Like you said, they were on the doorstep.
Now you're giving them some credit.
Now I'll give them some credit.
Right.
Yeah, only 4 wins last year. Haven't been to a bowl game since 2007, and like you said, only 1 game away from beating Virginia Tech to get into the ACC championship. Although Virginia Tech did beat him handily, he did a great job of coaching this season.
All right, finally, no player in the ACC is a finalist for the John Heisman Award. So we're going to do our own little thing. We're going to go with ACC Heisman. Who's your ACC Heisman?
He's not a finalist this year, but I promise you he'll be a finalist the next 2 years. And that's Sammy Watkins from Clemson. He does it all. He returns kicks. They line him up in the backfield. They give him the ball on reverses. And they throw him the ball deep down the field. And once he gets behind the secondary, nobody's going to catch him. And I think the biggest telltale story about Sammy Watkins is that when he was out with that shoulder injury, Clemson's offense sputtered like it was nobody's business. And that means that if that guy's out and your team is struggling, he's the reason.
Is that why he got the edge over Taj Boyd? Because Taj Boyd still had a heck of a year, 31 touchdowns, only 10 interceptions.
That is why he got the edge. And quite frankly, I think he's the most exciting player in the ACC. Okay. And excitement counts when I'm giving out my ACC Heisman, sir.
I can get with that. Dorsey's 2011 ACC football superlatives. I got to get my own segment next time. We'll catch you next time on the ACC Digital Network.